Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to do something a little bit different for me, and we're going to be doing something that I get asked to do a lot, which is a dedicated brow tutorial. Obviously we've all seen my brow transformation over the years. We have went from full on carved insta brow to kinda fluffy to full on fluffy to a little bit in between, and let's not even talk about the other brow looks that we had if you scroll way down my Instagram. In fact, please don't, because no one needs to see that. So I wanted to do a video where I just have my kind of dedicated brow routine in one place so you guys can always finally see how I do my brows. If you guys haven't hit subscribe already, please do before we go any further. Hit the bell so you don't miss any future uploads from me. And if you want to see my go-to brow routine, then just keep on watching. So I'm starting off using the Urban Decay Brow Endowed. I'm going in with the primer side first, and I'm just using that to kind of push right the way through my brows, fluff everything up. If you guys have been watching me for a while, you'll know that I always prep my brows for brows using a lash primer, but this primer from the Brow Endowed is just as good, and the little tiny mini spoolie brush is great for getting into every individual brow hair and minimising any clumps. And then I'm going in with my Urban Decay Brow Blade in the shade Brunette Betty. I'm not actually applying any product from the Brow Blade at this moment, I'm just using this really nice flat edge. So I like to just use the flat edge from the pencil just to kind of push the hairs into place where I want them. It means that when I go to draw my little hair strokes, it's kind of mapped out for me, so it's going to make it a lot easier to get those really nice hair strokes. Now I'm just taking the waterproof pencil side of my Brow Blade, and I am using that just to start drawing some little hair strokes. I really like the formula of this pencil. I think it's so pigmented and creamy, and it really just glides through the brows. The shade I'm using is Brunette Betty, and I really like to make sure that my kind of base of my brows is still quite filled in and defined. We're not going for that full on sculpted insta brow, but a nice kind of strong base with a fluffy kind of top of my brows is kind of my vibe right now, so I like to make sure that I get that looking super popping. And I don't mean define the way define would have meant like 2 years ago for me. I still mean still really soft, but I like to just make sure that there's a really nice strong base so that everything looks really snatched, really pulled out, and really frames my eyes nicely for the days when I can be bothered putting on eye makeup, which is getting less and less recently. Then I'm just flicking over to the waterproof ink stain side of the brow blade, and I'm just pushing some little hair strokes in just to intensify the brows that are already there. The reason why I like to fluff my brows up with the primer first and then press it in against the skin with the side of the pencil is just so that when I'm drawing in these little hair strokes, I'm drawing them in the same direction as my brows would naturally grow, or in my case how I've kind of placed them where I want them. It just looks a lot more natural and kind of follows up on the microblading effect that this pencil's meant to give, because the hairs are all going the same direction. You've not got like the drawn on hairs going one way and then the hairs that you've drawn on going the opposite way, because we don't want that. That'll just look like a total giveaway. I actually got to see these products and the full kind of relaunched brow range that Urban Decay have come out with last October when I was in Newport Beach at the head office, and I was like, okay, can't wait to get my hands in these. When? And they were like, February. And I was like, oh, okay, so just another like October, November, December, January. Okay, so just 5 months to wait, no biggie, but it was definitely worth the wait. I'm really happy that I finally got them and my brow game can be popping. Now I'm just going in with the coloured side of the Brow Endowed, also in the shade Brunette Betty, and I'm using again the little micro spoolie brush to comb the brow gel through my hairs. I like to almost use it on its side and pull up, just so that it's pushing the hairs to where I want them to ultimately sit. And always start from the middle or the tail of the brow and work towards the centre, because if you start here you're going to have way too much product on the little brush and it's going to end up being way too overpowering in the centre, and you obviously want this area to be the more softer brow and slowly get darker as it fades out. So I would start with the product about here, push it up, and then when you've got a little bit less on your brush, bring it towards this area just to make sure that the brows look super natural and fluffed up in the centre. And then the last step I like to do, just to make sure that my brows look super fresh and hide any little hairs that aren't fitting into this brow that I've just created, is take a little bit of my Urban Decay All Nighter Concealer in the shade Light Warm and just really softly carve it out. We're not going for a full on, again, like sculpted carved brow, but just enough just to kind of freshen everything up and make sure that everything looks really clean and neat. And that is how you get a super popping fluffy brow. Okay, so there we have it guys, that is my finished brow look. I hope you guys like this style of brows that I've been going for recently. I definitely think I am a full convert to the team of fluffy natural brows. I am so impressed with these brow products. they've been well worth the wait. The brow blade obviously is a dream for me. I usually have used the little ink stains before and pencil separately, so it's so nice to have it in one product, and I really like the formula, and I really like how thin the little brush is, and the ink tip is so good. Brow Endowed, obviously you guys know that I love a lash primer and a brow gel. Again, don't need 2 products, so I've literally condensed my brow routine from 4 products just to 2. Makes life so easy. Urban Decay, you have killed it with these brow products. I am buzzing. So let's chat in the comments. Let me know if you guys are full brow, soft brow, somewhere in between brow, fluffy brow, arched brow. Let me know. Let's chat below. If you guys want to keep up with me, then you can always follow me on my Instagram, Twitter and Snapchat, which will be in the usual place right about here. And yeah, thanks so much for watching, guys. I will see you next time. Bye.